Hey, welcome to another wonderful episode of the Indie Game Manual. I am Rob Manuel, and actually, you don't even see me right now. I am actually diving headfirst into the Stanley Parable demonstration, as you can clearly read on the screen. Oh, look at that. You can actually move around. So, as you know, the Stanley Parable was a mod for the original Half-Life game, and now the HD version of the Stanley Parable is coming to PCs next week. We have a very special demonstration that we're jumping into right now. So I've actually not been able to play this game.
Welcome to the Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 28. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
You too? So, with the Stanley Parable, forms, stuff. Oh, a door. The Stanley Parable was this great, was this great game where, it's going to take me forever. Well, I guess we have some time to kill. So the Stanley Parable was this great game where you would start off as Stanley, who would push a button in an office, and one day something bad happened while you were pushing that button, and you started to go out, and there was a narrator that would actually talk about everything that you were doing, how Stanley's normal life and his normal ways of doing things were, normal. And so you were at first given like 2 doors to actually get through, and this is going to take forever. The 2 doors, the narrator would say that you would take one of the doors. Now you could take the other door instead, and he would berate you almost by taking the other door. So, famous demos, Gunpoint, Metal Gear. Oh, there's some Half-Life going in there. Yes, Kentucky Route Zero. This is actually a fantastic game demo that's outside the game itself, sort of like this demo. So even if you're watching this demo, which, you are right now, you're not really spoiling any of the game for yourself.
Oh, hello. Welcome to this GameTrailers live demonstration of the Stanley Parable. It will be my pleasure to guide you through this sneak peek at what to expect in the Stanley Parable. A tease, just enough to leave you hungry for more. How exciting. Can't you just feel that nervous tension? The looming uncertainty? Why don't we drink in the anticipation for a moment, just for 20 minutes or so? Please, for just 20 minutes, don't move or act in any way. Simply remain motionless and let the thrill of demoing the Stanley Parable wash over you. Oh, I get it. You're too anxious. You can barely hold still. Well, tell you what. I think we should walk off that nervous energy before getting the demo underway. Here, why don't I take you on a little tour of the facility and show you how we make a demonstration for a game like the Stanley Parable. Now, here's what we use to convey story. These booths convert text from a story into raw emotion. Go ahead, step into one of them and feel the sheer power of narrative exposition.
So, where
did these cliffs go?
Oh, geez.
These crags that we stood upon, they shielded us from our own ignorance, spoke coddling words and wrapped our vulnerabilities in a woolen cloth that so many times I tried to set aflame. If I knew these comforts now, would their fibers be any more sensitive to the heat of my touch? Perhaps.
Oh, jeez. So as you can tell, it's a lot of tongue-in-cheek humor as well as pointing out, the different elements that actually go into, making a story within a game. And
now, we have to save at least a few emotions for the full game.
And how it can be ridiculous that sometimes emotions are so easily made by, a couple of words.
It was though, and within the shame he carried that ocean breeze did drift, the fierceness of the tides, the inevitable collapse of their kingdom.
Courage. I want more emotions. Give me emotions. Embarrassment? Oh, come on.
Oh, you went in both booths? Oh, how vulnerable of you. If at any point during the demo you need to cry, just let me know and we can take a minute. Now, I think you'll find this exciting. We've actually developed a wall that you can walk through. Go ahead, give it a shot.
Okay.
Guess it's still in development. Right, okay, moving along.
Strange. So once again, like, the game has this wonderful sense of it knows it's a game and it knows what it can do, but it plays against what you think you can do with the game. So by showing me that there's a wall somewhere that I can walk through, and, well, not being that wall, there's got to be a wall somewhere else.
How's the anticipation? Still feeling it?
Yes, anticipating a wall hopefully I can walk through. The final choice, shall we go? Maybe.
Now this room is perhaps the most important you'll encounter in the demo. This is where we determine whether or not the demo has been effective. No! What are you doing? You can't make that decision yet. You haven't played the demo. We've put so much work into this demonstration. Wouldn't it be a shame if you rushed right into making a purchasing decision without savoring it first? Let this one simmer. You'll have plenty of time to decide later.
Of course, of course. Sooner or later I'll be able to make that decision. Once again, this started out as a mod, just someone in their house tinkering around, coming up with a story,
and
using the tools that were already
Everything
given.
you need to know about how video game demos are made.
Thanks, I guess. Oh, here we are again. But here he is, like a full game, highly anticipated, already on Steam. Like, this is amazing. This
However,
is something
it's
that...
still important that we address safety concerns. Please closely observe the following possible negative side effects of playing the Stanley Parable. If you agree to be held 100% responsible for any and all injury or long-term damage, mental, physical, or otherwise, that may occur while playing the demo, please do not press the large red glowing disagree button at this time. Nothing?
What?
No objections?
Wait a minute.
You're quite sure about that?
Where's this button?
Well, all right then. In the event that you do experience one or all of the previously listed symptoms, let's establish a signal for you to convey to me that you wish the demonstration to be terminated. Please step into the dance perimeter. Please perform a dance. Your dance has been recorded. In the event that you feel confused or disoriented by anything you see inside the demo, perform that dance and I will terminate the demo immediately.
Oh,
right.
Geez.
All preparations have been made. It is time at last. Are you prepared for
the Stanley Parable?
I guess so. Once again, it's the anticipation, the idea that there is something grander than what there is, and oh, geez, this is really light. And here we are. The Stanley demo, concrete walls, wooden structures, a swivel chair no one's using.
Oh wait, what? What are we doing here?
Welcome to the
Did we not...
Stanley Parable demonstration.
And
Your
we're back
number
at the
is
beginning.
29. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
And once again,
Okay, I'm lost. Let's just get back to the green room and start the demo again. I must have done something wrong the first time.
This is all very strange. It's okay.
Okay, here we go. The Stanley Parable demo, take 2. Finding the demo, learning exactly what the Stanley Parable is. Here it comes.
Oh. Okay. So, jeez.
Oh, wait, what's this?
What is this? Number 8?
8.
8.
8.
Wait.
Eight?
This is all wrong. This isn't the Stanley Parable.
8.
This is a game where you press a button and it says 8. Not only is the Stanley Parable not a game about continuously pressing the number 8, I can guarantee that this button does not appear anywhere in the main game. Why is it here instead of the demo for the Stanley Parable? Where did the demo go? There was an actual demo here before. Something has gone wrong. It's all gone horribly wrong. We need to get you out of here before you start forming impressions of the Stanley Parable based on whatever the hell this 8 game is.
8.
We need to get out. We need to start over. You mustn't stay here another minute. Out, out, out. Go, go, go.
8.
I like this 8 game. 8.
8.
8.
8.
Now, I think perhaps you've misunderstood me, so let me reiterate as clearly as I can. This is not the Stanley Parable.
Are you sure?
What you are doing is pushing a button over and over that does nothing but speak the word 8. Has that gotten through?
8.
You may be continuing to press this button under the impression you're playing the Stanley Parable right now. An assumption that is, I should remind you again, entirely erroneous.
8. 8. 8.
Doesn't even make sense. Why would I have gone to all of this elaborate setup just to demonstrate a game that doesn't do a single thing except repeat the word 8?
8.
The waiting room, the green room, the tour of the facility, all of that for no reason other than to contextualize and build up this particular game. Why?
8.
What about this game deserves any of that time and attention? Are you seeing something in it that I'm not?
Of course. That's the Stanley Parable for you, actually. The idea that you have some choice, and in fact, you don't.
8. 8.
Okay, here's the deal. It isn't possible that you still think this is the Stanley Parable.
8.
I've restated the fact too many times.
8.
Which means that you are now consciously choosing to delay the actual demo as long as possible. Is that it? Are you afraid of the Stanley Parable? I suppose another possibility is that you can't hear me because you're playing with the sound off. In which case, what are you even getting out of this 8 game in the first place? This scenario is perhaps even more concerning.
Okay, fine. I'll get out of here. Just to see where things are going from there.
Oh, goodness, finally. Now, let's get back to business and start this demo over from the top.
And once again, the Stanley Parable does a great job of actually using, the environment around you as you're exploring, as you, actually just going back to the beginning, having to restart things physically.
Welcome to the Stanley.
Yes, we heard it all the first time.
And here I am, going all the way back to the beginning.
Okay, now let's take a minute to get something straight here. When you sit down to play this demo, you are assuming an amount of responsibility for its outcome. Now, I can't say for certain whether you caused us to encounter the 8 game rather than the Stanley Parable, but I think it's a pretty safe assumption that you had something to do with it. At this time, please take a minute to apologize to the GameTrailers viewers for failing to properly demonstrate the game.
Whoa! I was here, and I just turned on the game, and I thought this was how things were going to work. Okay, fine, let's wrap it up.
Wonderful. As sincere an apology as I could imagine.
I'm sorry.
Now that we're all on the same page again, I feel ready to attempt the demonstration once more. In this third attempt, we shall truly come to understand the meaning of the Stanley Parable. Let the demonstration begin.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
Is this it? Yes, the end. Now, this is where we want the demo to be over. And I think it's time for you to log your final decision as to whether or not the Stanley Parable is any good. And it all comes to this. Please consider very carefully before answering. Much is at stake.
Well, there you have it. The Stanley Parable demo. It's out right now. You can download it if you like to, or you can download the whole thing. I highly recommend that you actually download also the original Stanley Parable. That's free to play. And it's so much fun, and there's so much story that there is to, well, explore, as you sort of see here. Well, before I make my decision, I'm going to sign off. So, not to spoil anything, thank you for watching the Indie Game Manual with Rob Manuel, and I am, as usual, Rob Manuel. Yeah, why not?
Is it working?
No,
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Sure you pressed the button?
Oh God!
What? No, we finished the demo.
No,
Did it start again?
No, it can't.
Hello? Is anyone there?
This is Indie.
They already finished. They said they liked it.
I did.
I need someone to stop the demo. Hello?
Hello?
We need to go back.
Oh,
we need to get out of here.
What is this, the island? Is this lost? Am I going to find a hatch? What is this? What is going on?